it's me, Kelly. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to motivate myself to read some books, and not just any books. It's going to be my books on my TBR. So this video is my tackling my TBR video, and I'm starting it now so I get the motivation to start reading the books on my TBR because I have not done so yet. And if you were here last month, you would have saw that I was in a reading slump, and I want to say that I'm out of that reading slump, but also I think it's still a little bit lingering. I just need to find something that I really connect with and that I would love to read. And I know when I set this TBR, there was a lot of books that I was really excited to read. So we are going to challenge myself this month to tackle this TBR. So I have my whole stack of books right here. If you haven't seen my December TBR video, go ahead and go watch it to see how I chose these books to be on my TBR. I also did a little November wrap up in that video as well, but I only read a couple books in November, so I merged the two videos together just to, you know, kill two birds with one stone type deal. So go ahead and watch that video if you want to see how I got these books on my TBR and what books I read last month. But we're going to choose a book to start with for tackling the TBR. Now, there's a lot of books that are really piquing my interest, and it's mostly the romance books. We have like Powerless by Elsie Silver. I have Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce, and Famous for a Living by Melissa Ferguson. Now, I believe these two books, I have the audiobooks for them, which is great because I feel like audiobooks really help tackle your TBR. I keep saying tackle, but really like help you get into reading, because audiobooks you can kind of multitask with it. But I think I have been kind of eyeing Powerless, and it's been on my TBR before, so I really want to get to it and kind of go back into the world of Elsie Silver and Chestnut Springs. So I think I'm going to start with Powerless. This is a 400-page book, but I also think as I'm reading Powerless, I also will probably start a audiobook as well to kind of get some motivation. And then also, if I'm getting tired of this book, I can switch to another book and it's a different format. So if you don't know what Powerless is, it's the third book in the Chestnut Springs series. I'm just gonna read the top. It says, 2 childhood friends, 2 broken hearts, 1 impromptu road trip to get away from everything. That's all this was supposed to be. And it looks like the male main character is Jasper, and then the female character is Sloan. So I'm super excited to start this. I am gonna go run some errands with a friend of mine. We're doing some Christmas shopping today together, and I'm gonna read a little bit before she comes and gets me. So let's get some reading done. So I just read the prologue, and that was super cute because we learned a little bit about Jasper. And like the one thing that got me was the saddest eyes I've ever seen. What happened to this guy? What happened? But then chapter 1 goes into Jasper's point of view, and it's now. And also these little sun pictures behind are so cute. I don't know if you can tell the little suns, but I'm gonna stop there. My friend's gonna be here literally any minute. So I got a little bit of a taste test of Powerless, and I'm super excited. That really got me excited to keep reading as soon as I get home. So there we go. We're gonna read Powerless. Let's go. Okay, so it's a lot later into the evening of today. I have gotten 100 pages into Powerless within the last hour. I read a few before I went Christmas shopping, and then went Christmas shopping, got home, was exhausted and overstimulated. Like, holiday shopping just stresses me out so much. So I came home and was just like, I need to take a nap. Took a nap, woke up, was like, I need to grind some reading done. Grind, get back to the grind of reading. And this book definitely is going to be a book that I can read, like get through, because I'm 100 pages in, chapter 10, and I love these characters. Like, I just want to give Jasper and Sloane a big hug. Like, they both have such shitty lives right now, and I just want to give them a hug. And I think compared to the other two books, Flawless and Heartless, I feel like this book is a little bit heavier with just like mental health talk and all that. And so for me being like a teacher, and I care a lot about like mental health and all that, I like this a lot so far. Like it's more heavier. I don't know, my brain's also not working because I just woke up from a nap, but I'm also drinking a coffee that I ordered before I took my nap. Have you guys done that, where you like get a coffee but you don't drink it, take a nap, and then now you still have that coffee? So I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, 100 pages in, I'm definitely gonna binge read a little more later, but I'm gonna hop on and play some video games because that's my other favorite hobby to do besides reading, is playing some video games. But I'm definitely gonna read some more. I have not started an audiobook yet, just because this has kind of captured my attention and it's so easy to read. I don't know what Elsie Silver puts into her books, but they're so like easy to read. Like, yes, the chapters are a lot longer than I wouldn't say like really long, but the book I just finished, The Games Gods Play, like their chapters were so short, but like the book felt so long. But these, for some reason, these chapters are a couple pages, but it's like I'm sucked in, like, and just, it doesn't even feel like that long. Like, I read for an hour and I just was like, oh, I want to know what happens. Like, I'm just so intrigued on these characters and what's going to happen. But also I feel like right now they know that they both like each other, but it's like, we grew up together, we're childhood friends, we can't go anything further, but they know they belong together. Like, I feel like they know deep down in their head, they're like, we belong together, and I'm just waiting for that moment where they finally are like, let's do it. So take a little break from reading, play some games, and then I'm definitely gonna come back to reading. If not, I might start an audiobook, but I'm really thoroughly enjoying Powerless so far, so I'm so excited to continue reading. Hi, so it is the next day. I am absolutely loving Powerless. I literally sat this morning and read like another 100 pages of this book. So I'm now on about 199, chapter 19, and I literally was sitting at the kitchen table drinking my coffee, eating breakfast, and just like smiling to myself, because their banter is so cute. And I think it's so cute because they like grown up knowing each other. I think I just love the childhood friends aspect. Like, they just like know each other, they get each other, they have just this strong relationship. And we finally got to the part where they kiss, and I was just like, I could feel my cheeks just blushing because I'm like, yes, this is so cute. They're definitely, I think, I was thinking as I was reading, I was like, okay, I really love Heartless. I think Heartless is still my number one, but I don't know, Powerless might take a spot. So as of right now, it's Heartless, Powerless, Flawless, but I don't think I can rank anything until I finish this book and see what happens. But they're just so cute together. And I was just telling Austin a part of when the girls recognize Jasper at the hotel, or they're like playing pool, and both of them are kind of intoxicated, and these girls recognize Jasper because he's like a famous hockey player, and they're like, can you sign our stuff? And he's like, no, I only signed this. I was telling Austin about that because I thought it was really funny. But definitely, like, this is such a good book. I'm literally like smiling, and when they kissed, I was like, finally. To kind of summarize what's going on in the story, Jasper and Sloane are going on a road trip to Violet Eaton, to her ranch, because she needs hay. Like, I guess the hay at her ranch or in her town is not good, and she needs good hay, which of course Wishing Well Ranch in Chestnut Springs has the best hay. So she asked her dad, Harvey, if he could bring some over. But Harvey was like, I really don't want to go. So Jasper kind of stepped in and was like, I'll go. And then Sloan was like, I'm going with. So that's why they're on this little road trip. And they stop in Rose Hills, which is Elsie Silver's like new series. She's like working on the Rose Hill series, like Wild Love, Wild Eyes, is there another one? There's another one coming out pretty soon, Wild Side, something like that. So that's kind of funny seeing Rose Hills in this book, knowing that it's now a series that she's currently working on, which is kind of cool. But I'm gonna continue reading. Like I said at the beginning of this like vlog, I was saying maybe I'll start an audiobook, but I'm really enjoying this and I really want to put all my focus to this book. And I have a strong feeling that I could probably read another 100 pages today and not get sick and tired of it. So this Tackling the TBR is going great. I'm going to continue reading throughout the day and kind of update you and tell you how it's going. And the Tackling the TBR is going just fine. I know I haven't started more than one book, which is just fine, but I feel like this is my priority right now and I want to put all my attention to it. So if you have ever had this flavor, so good. Tastes like Mountain Dew, which I'm not really a big fan of Mountain Dew, but I do like this. It's a little bit later and I wanted to update you before I finished this vlog. I have not finished Powerless yet, but I am so close to finishing it. Literally, look at how much I've read within, what, a day of starting this? Yeah, I started this yesterday. And this is a breath of fresh air and like a relief to me that I found a book that I actually enjoy, that I can read most of it. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It was like a breeze to read this book and I didn't want to stop reading it. But I'm currently on page 306, chapter 29. And they might be my favorite couple so far. Willa and Cade might have to be booted out of first place because Jasper and Sloan have won me over. I love them. They both still need a hug from me because of all the shit they had to go through. But I love them and their banter and their relationship and like the fact that they understand each other and they like just know their little quirks and everything because they've grown up together. Love. Absolutely love. Like, I don't know what you did, Elsie, what you put in this, but I can't even talk. Love. But I'm glad I started off with this because I've kind of been like in a slump. How I started this video was like, I'm kind of in a slump, kind of not in a slump. I just need something refreshing, and this definitely did the job. So if you need a refreshing romance, like light book, Chestnut Springs. I feel like all the books have been like that, like where it's just so easy to read and I don't have to do much brain power because it's a cutesy romance book, you know? Not like a high stakes fantasy book. So that's Powerless. I'm definitely, like, I have this much left. I'm definitely going to be finishing this within like the next day or so. And I'm super excited for what I'm going to be rating this, but I'm definitely thinking it's going to be high. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of me trying to tackle my TBR. I'm definitely very, very happy that I picked a book that is motivating me to continue my TBR and getting me excited about reading again. So thanks for coming along, trying to tackle the TBR and just like get that burst of motivation, or like this my foot into the door of at least getting a book off the TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week, whether it's book related content, vlogs, lifestyle, anything I'm kind of in the mood for to post. If you have similar interests as me, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching. Bye!